Did you know that some coins in bad condition are still worth money? It just depends on which ones that you find. Alright, so that's what we're going to look at. 15 bad condition coins that sold for some good money. Welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let's hop into it and check out these coins. Alright, so first up, we're going to start off with an older coin here. It's an 1893 S Mint mark Morgan dollar. Now, if you find one of these coins, I'm telling you, really, no matter the condition of the coin, these coins are going to be super valuable because they only produced 100,000 of these coins. Now, that sounds like a lot, but today's world, they produce billions and billions of coins every single year. So, if you ever come across a coin collection, buying a coin collection from somebody, an 1893S, super valuable coin. This coin sold in this condition at a fine 15 grade for over $4,700. $4,700. We can see the S Mint mark there on the back of the coin, there between the D and O of dollar. And like I said, you can see how bad the condition is. It's only graded at a fine 15. The coin grading scale goes up to 70. This is at a 15, so very low grade. If this was a mint state grade, boy, this thing would be selling for tens of thousands of dollars. Now here's a coin that's valuable, not necessarily because of its mintage, but because of its error. And we can see that this is also graded at a fine 15, ironically, and it's got a triple strike taking place on the coin. You can see that error there in the images displayed, the design being striked multiple times. So that is really cool. Simple type of error to look for. Really simple type of error to look for. Really don't even need a coin microscope for something like this, but it will really help you see it a lot better. This coin sold for over $700. 700 bucks. Now here is a 1918 wheat penny that has been struck 9 times. Now again, fine 15 grade. Man, did I just get all fine 15 grades in this video or what? This is a 1918 wheat penny here. You can see the triple strike taking place. Really cool and interesting looking type of error. I absolutely love this coin. Man, this coin here sold for over $2,000. So not too bad, a $2,000 penny. We'll go back and keep it old school before we move to some more modern coins. This is a 1916 D Mint mark Mercury Dime. Now it's only graded at a very fine 20, and you may ask, why would it be valuable? Well, just like the Morgan dollar coin that we looked at, this Mercury Dime, the 1916D, they only produced a little over 260,000 of these coins for that date and that particular mint mark. Now here on the reverse, the mint mark is going to be there at the bottom. That's you can see that D mint mark there at the bottom to the left of the bottom of the torch. And you can see that it's not in great condition at all. It's graded at a very fine 20. You know, if it was in mint state grade, it would sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This coin sold for over $3,000 just in the condition that it's in. So again, if you ever come across flea markets or anything like that, always watch out for 1916 Ds and of course fake ones also. You know, there's a lot of fakes out there. Now for the 1921 Walking Liberty silver $half coin, this is the 1921 D Mint mark. Again, we have the grade of a fine 15, and this is the same type of story here. The 1921 D $half, they only produced a little over 200,000 of these coins, so it's a super rare coin. No matter what condition the coin is in, if you even find it in worse condition than this, it's probably still going to sell for a couple $100 at least. This coin here sold for over $700 as a fine 15 grade. Now the famous 1922, you can see that this penny is very worn down, and it's got a strong reverse. Now if you're not familiar with the 1922 penny and strong reverse versus weak reverse, no D's versus D's, definitely you have to watch my 1922 penny video. That way you understand exactly everything about that penny, because there's tons of information about the 1922 Lincoln wheat penny here. So this coin here sold for over $1,400, 1,400 bucks. Because of its rarity, and it doesn't really matter the condition. Condition always matters, but In this case, we're looking at bad condition coins that can still sell for some good money. So it doesn't really matter that this coin's in bad condition. It's still sold for over $1,400. And like I always say, if it was in better condition, it's gonna sell for more. Now for the 1939 Jefferson Nickel. Now seriously, I found tons of 1939 Jefferson Nickels in coin rolls from the bank. Found them on the live streams, off the live streams. Common coin, not, you know, it's not super rare of anything, but this coin does have a double die reverse. The lettering on the reverse of the coin is doubled, and it's only graded at a very fine 35. So keep that in mind. It's not in the best condition. If we zoom in here, you can kind of see that there, that lettering there doubled there on the reverse of the coin. Always look for that. You definitely need a USB coin microscope to look for those. I have those available on couchcollectibles.com. Link is always in the description of every single video. Now this coin here sold for a little over $120. But the same thing with this, if this coin was a mint state graded coin, it would sell for a lot more money. This is a very simple thing to look for on your 1942 Ds. Now this is the non-silver version of the 1942 nickel. There's also a silver version. So on this nickel, for the non-silver, the mint mark is going to be there towards the right of the building, and that's what you want to look for. In this case, this has got a D over a horizontal D. Now some of these sell for thousands of dollars. This coin only sold for around $220, and that's because of the grade being an extra fine 40. So again, if it was in better condition, we'd get a lot more money out of it. Alright, the famous 1942 over the 1941, and it's the D mint mark. It's only graded at a fine 12, so very, very low grade in comparison to mint state coins that we typically look at sometimes. Now, this coin has got a 2 over a 1. Here's a photo showing you the example of what that actually looks like. There's a 1 literally underneath the date 1942. It'd be right there directly underneath the 2. And this coin here sold for over $325 in this condition. The D mint mark there again on the reverse of the coin. So not bad. Over a $300 coin. Would have sold for a lot more had it been in better condition. Now for the 1943. Now seriously, if you're like just going to your coin shop or something and you're going through quarters or something, maybe just always keep an eye out on things like this. You go through the silver bin 1943 quarter. It's graded at a very fine 30 by PCGS. It does have that double die obverse. So we can kind of see that doubling there on the phrase "In God We Trust" really well, I think. And it's just kind of worn down a little bit because it's been, you know, very circulated coin there. And this coin still sold for over $1,700 because of that double die obverse. Now again, if this was a mint state graded coin, we're talking a lot more money than $1,700. The famous 1955 double die, woo, this is one of my favorite coins. The coin has been cleaned. You can see that it is in very, you know, not so great condition. Graded at an extra fine 45, and you can clearly see that doubling there on the lettering on the coin as well as the date. So very, very noticeable doubling. Really don't even need a coin microscope to see that doubling. And this coin sold for over $1,000 as is. It's crazy. Someone will pay $1,000 just to have that 1955 double die, really no matter what the condition it's in. So always keep an eye and search your 1955 pennies. Same exact thing for the 1969S. This coin is in absolutely horrible condition, graded at an extra fine 45 also. And we've talked about these coins that have sold for literally, you know, over $100,000. Now this coin, you can see once we zoom in here, the doubling, very noticeable on the phrase "In God We Trust," the date and liberty. So you can see the condition of the coin. The coin still sold for over $7,000 like this. It's crazy, ain't it? $7,000. So always be on the lookout for the 1969s. I'm about to go through tons of different rolls actually right now and separate all these pennies by dates. I got these from the bank. You can go to the bank, get a box for 25 bucks. Search through them all, separate the dates, and then put them underneath your coin microscope and try to find these different types of errors. That's what I love to do. It's really, really fun. And like I say, $7,000 for that penny. Let's move on to the 1971 Denver minted Washington quarter. Now it's graded at an extra fine 40. It's not a mint state grade. It's not the lowest grade in the world, but you know, it's still a circulated coin. and it's got a double die reverse. So that's really what's going to keep it, you know, what's going to give it value there. So always look for doubling on the reverse of your 1971s. I've done a whole video on that, so definitely go check those out. This quarter sold for over $1,000. Not bad for a Washington quarter from 1971. Now here is a very cool coin as well. This is graded by PCGS at a fine 15. I guess I did stick with that fine 15 as I was looking through these coin pictures. This is an 1888 Indian head penny, but it's got the 8 over the 7. So there's a lot of dates over dates in the Indian head pennies, and different types of errors on the Indian head pennies as well. We talk about that in the Indian head penny videos here on the channel. You can just click on the channel below this video and watch all the other videos on the channel, or check those out, scroll through them. Whatever, you know, coin videos you like to watch the best, we got them on there. So this coin here sold for over $5,000 because of that 8 over the 7 date. So again, a better condition, it's going to sell for even more money. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.